Hey! Welcome back to my channel. My name's Cherry, and this is going to be for Virgos, your September love story. So for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. I already pre-shuffled some cards, and then I'll go in for clarity, but I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it because Virgo energy right now, this is your season. Happy birthday. Um, there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now, and honestly, I feel like everybody should just all signs should just watch this video regardless. But as I was tapping into your energy, it was like a lot of great things are happening this month. I feel like for a lot of you guys, because we have the Eight of Bows, we have Hearthfire, and it's this energy of a lot of things are going to start happening all at once. If they haven't already, I honestly feel like it's going to start happening more towards the middle of the month, towards the end of the month. If you're single, I feel that you are going to start meeting people probably through social events, probably through coworkers, through friends, but basically getting out there and socializing. I feel that in September there's going to be a lot of family reunions, and I also feel like there's going to be a reunion with people from your past as well. And it's up to you to decide what you want to do with that. But I'm seeing a lot of people coming in together. I'm seeing that all this abundance that you've been manifesting and co-creating, it's coming into play this month. I feel like some of you guys are going to be dealing with a Leo or an air sign, but I feel like you guys are adopting, or somebody you're dealing with is adopting this very like powerful energy of like, this is where I'm at, this is what I want, like a strong wall. And that energy is very prominent in the beginning of the month because the underlying energy that I picked up was the Nine of Vessels. But I had it in reverse, and it's telling me like the vibe that I got from this, it's you're co-creating all your wishes coming true. And I do feel like they are coming true. And this card is actually relevant because it actually came out to you in this other deck as well. But you guys are getting what it is that you want, but I feel like until you right before you may not see it, it maybe hasn't physically manifested just yet, but right now the potential is endless, the opportunities are endless. You are in a position where you are creating your foundation, you're manifesting what it is that you want. And if you haven't already manifested it, I feel like it's going to start coming into fruition this month, probably closer towards the end of the month, but timelines are flexible. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with a water sign or are going to be dealing with a water sign. If you haven't met your person, I feel like it's because you're going through your own personal journey on the inside, and I'm gonna touch on that in a bit. But it's because I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing the inner work and focusing on you and focusing on your own foundation, and now you're ready to start integrating. I feel like people are slowly now starting to like, okay, let me hang out with you, let me talk to you. People are going to start reaching out um in within like the next couple weeks if they haven't already. And then we have like, in terms of you, when it comes to the people reaching out, I feel like some people might test you in the sense of you've been focusing on you and your own. I feel like a lot of people have been focused on their own like mental health, mental stability, breaking out of old patterns. And I was getting goddess vibes when I got like this mirror card. And a lot of you guys have just been focusing on the details and really focusing on the self, focusing on self. And I feel like as people come in and as you start integrating, I feel like people are at different levels from where you're at. And things can either be a battle or they can be imbalanced. Okay. Things can either be a challenge. You can either take the high road or you can sink to their level. And I feel like that energy is going to become very prominent. I just feel like someone's going to try and test you. And it's up to you to decide whether or not you want to cave in to those types of energies or if you want to rise above this month. And that was just like for when I was pre-shuffling. So then I got into it like, what is actually going to be like, what is going on like physically around you. And then what I had was the Three of Shells. Again, celebration. Actually, hold on. So you can see celebration. I feel like you guys are going to be integrating. Celebration. I feel like you guys are going to be integrating and starting to hang out and being more social, maybe accepting some dates. I feel like I'm getting a lot of social vibes. Like it's time for you to just kind of start getting back out there. I was getting really serious family reunion vibes or joining a community where you're just around a campfire, but I feel like a lot of you guys are going to just be hanging out with people. And then with that said, in regards to this, I feel like during the month of September, if you haven't already been going through this, there's this energy of getting your just rewards. There's this energy of getting your just rewards because we have the Nine of Roses and the Four of Roses in reverse. And I feel like you guys are coming out of a situation or were in this energy in the recent past where people were either disrespecting you or weren't treating you the way that you deserve to be treated, and you're coming out of this energy. There's this energy of maybe somebody might have wanted to manipulate you with their words, or it was just like a suppressing energy, like maybe whatever it is that you wanted to do, someone always had their 2 cents. Maybe you didn't have the freedom and the flexibility that you wanted, but there's this energy of karma is here, and the people that treated you bad and the people who might have disrespected you, the people that hurt your feelings, someone who broke your heart, judgment is here, and nobody's getting away from that. I feel like things are going to start coming into balance, and I feel like this energy is going to become more prominent as we get into Libra season, but it's like people are getting their just rewards and other people's are getting their dues. So don't worry, things are happening, because I feel like with the Hierophant here, it's like, one, you are coming into your own power and standing up for your beliefs. Two, I feel because that's a very strong energy, as I say, like you guys are coming into your own power, because I feel like maybe in the past somebody might have been trying to walk all over you, and honestly, energy can be vice versa. I don't know your life. You might have been a little mean to somebody, but judgment is here, and judgment is second chances, but it's like you're going to reap what you sown. And if someone did you dirty in the past, let the universe handle it, because they can't avoid this. They can't avoid judgment. I was also getting that somebody's ex might be, maybe your ex is still thinking about you. You guys might still be energetically connected. It might be time to cut them cords. But if someone did you dirty, I feel like they're thinking about you. Like, someone's in this energy of like, oh my God, I fucked up. But let's see. See, you're gonna be victorious. I already, don't get back to the ex. I feel like that's a sign. The Ace of Wings, triumph. This is also clarity. This is communication. This is also you recognizing for yourself to make sure that if you are going to be dealing with the same people that you have dealt with from now through the past, make sure that you're not repeating the same cycles of behavior. This is like, pay attention to any conditioning that you may have picked up in the past. And for the most part, this is also, you're going to be gaining some sort of clarity. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be rising above your past, rising above your situation. And in September, it's up to you, your own willpower, to decide whether or not you want to continue to do the same things or move on to a better, stronger version of you. So let's see. I was also getting heavy water sign vibes. Some of you guys are going to be dealing with a fire sign, and for others, I feel like a water sign is going to be coming in for you. So let's see. I feel like you guys are really focused on your foundation. I feel like you guys are aiming for, we have the Seven of Opposition, the Seven of Wings opposition, and we have death. I feel like some other people might be a little bit upset that you are moving up from them. Like you're leveling up, and other people may not be as happy about it. Like you're leaving their comfort zone. And what I'm getting from this card is more so a warning. Like don't stop yourself or hold yourself back because of somebody else, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, but if you don't take action on the things that you want to do, you're holding yourself back for them. This is saying pay attention to any types of fear or insecurity. I'm getting, don't not do something because you're worried about what somebody else is going to think or how another person may react. Trust your intuition. We have the High Priestess here, and with this I also feel like a lot of choices have to be made, and the choices that you're making are really going to impact your future. And the choices that you make, I feel like you're going to be meeting or integrating with a different caliber of people, but it's up to you to make the choice to go there, because celebration is again another underlying energy, and it's like up to you. You are co-creating your future right now based on the decisions that you make, and spirit is saying trust your intuition, because the wheel of fortune is on your side. It's the wheel is turning, so it's up to you if you want to work with it or work against it. And if you work against it, you're not going to be happy. Temperance is saying be patient. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Sagittarius. And then we have the Lovers card. You guys are going to be meeting somebody. If you guys already met this person, if the attraction is definitely there. You just have your choices to make, and don't hold yourself back because of whatever happened to you in the past. Use your discernment. And also, if you feel like there's your person, for some of you guys, not all of you guys, for some of you guys, not all of you guys, there's this energy, and I picked this up during a video that I filmed yesterday too. If you feel like you guys have it good, I feel like you guys should keep things low-key to begin with, because if the other person, the person that you're dealing with, hasn't dealt with their own baggage, there may be somebody else who may be trying to pull the strings. Like, it may not be you, it may be you, it could be your other person, but somebody is taking somebody else's advice too seriously, and that could affect your relationship with them. I hope that makes sense. So, actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna pull my energy cards, but messages for Virgos. I feel like a lot of you guys have to go within. I feel like you guys have to really trust your own intuition, because people are really seeking answers outside of themselves, and this is the part of you to really pay attention to your own emotional waters. What is it that you care about? Oh, right here, messenger fire. What is it that you care about? I said that too, the Hermit. I said go within. Some people are really, with the Hermit and the Ace of Water, it's saying go within and don't expect to get all the answers outside of yourself. As in, it's okay to seek advice from somebody, but don't follow somebody else's blueprint. I feel like you guys really need to trust your own intuition and make decisions based on that, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, not a lot of you guys, some of you guys, I feel like you, in the past, maybe you've allowed certain things to happen that you weren't comfortable with later. And in doing so, and in practicing following your own advice and just taking your own advice and getting your own answers, that's also you stepping into your own power. Because I feel like there was this a small energy of codependency for some people, not in the sense that you were relying on somebody, but you might have accepted a lot of external influence. And this could be vice versa. Maybe the people that you're dealing with, maybe they were accepting a lot of external influence, and that affected your relationships with people. But let's see. Oh, I wonder if you saw that. And then I'm gonna tap into your energies. Oh, we're good. Ooh. Messages for Virgos. Bear with me, y'all. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of things are going to be... Ooh, that's two of them. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things are going to be happening so far. And I feel like right now with this Eight of Earth, it's you stay focused on you and what it is that you're doing. But now it's time to start getting out there, because communication is going to be coming in fast. I feel like this is also you working on the details. It's time to keep working on the details, because I also see here the Two of Fire and the Hierophant. And it's time for you to, decide what is it that you believe in, decide what is it that you want, and then go for it, because choices have to be made. I feel like some of you guys are going to come into union with a water sign, with a fire sign. I'm getting this energy kind of strong. You're going to have a water sign, or you're going to have a fire sign. I feel like someone's ex could be a fire sign, and they're also returning, and the attraction is there. But be cognizant of repeating patterns, and just kind of make sure that you get the whole story, because right now it's like you're trying to build, and you're trying to build your own foundation. But I feel like if you're dealing with like someone who's returning to you, you need to really get in the details on why they're returning to you. Like, know their intentions. Okay, so yeah, because a lot of people, like, the door to personal healing and happiness. A lot of you guys are walking through the door of personal healing and happiness. You guys are letting go of the baggage of the baggage. I'm getting that it's also time to declutter. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo, and if it's not that, this the angel of strength is saying it's time to have patience. Be patient, and willpower is a big thing here. I feel like in the month of September, you guys have to decide whether or not you want to react to something or you want to respond to something. And being responsive is going to work out better in your favor. The abundance that you want is coming to you. It just might not physically manifest the way that you think when you think it, but it is coming for you. I did see cornucopia there, and I feel like all these things are really going to start coming into like fruition towards the middle of the month. Energy is flexible, but I feel like before you get this abundance, you're gonna get like this clarity, you're gonna get like this download, and then once you get that clarity, that little sign, it's kind of like you deciding, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do this, who do I want to be? And then you're going to start putting yourself out there in a different way, and it's going to bring somebody else new to you. If you're dealing with an ex though, yeah, look, because I feel like I see anxiety here and I see journey. Let me pause for that. I have anxiety here and I have journey. The thing with the anxiety card on this energy is like, I feel like you guys are in your head a lot. But the thing is, you're making it bigger than it is by overthinking things. Like, yes, things are happening, but you're making it more serious than they are. A lot of you guys are probably overthinking travel. A lot of you guys are overthinking certain things, and it's like if you want to do something, you just have to go ahead and do it. Maybe you've been trying to move somewhere, maybe you've been trying to start a new blog, maybe you've been just trying to do whatever project, and you're overthinking it and it's preventing you from going on your journey. But whatever it is that you really want, you're meant to do it. You're meant to do it. For others of you, this could be that the person that you're dealing with is at a distance. For others of you, you guys are probably just, I'm getting that you guys might be a little bit upset that you haven't met your person yet. And all I have to say is that it's coming. The angel of love is under there. But with that said, for some of you guys, if you're single, like single, and don't have anybody, and it's time to become emotionally, it's time to address your emotional side, because you may not be as emotionally available as you think you are. And I feel like in the month of September, there's going to be a lot of heart chakra healing in general, but it's up to you to decide, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this like love that you say that you want? And then once you know your answer, it's time to go out there and get it. Like, it's okay to put yourself out there. I'm getting that a lot of you guys, if you're single, it's just gonna come to you from a social situation. For others of you, you guys might be dealing, I see financial constraints, and that's telling me like you have a lack mentality, and it's like focusing on the material things of not having the physical manifestations of it is blocking you. Because again, we have woman holding a heart here. Somebody else isn't emotionally available. It's like you want it, but are you receptive to it? You know? I also saw the temple path in reverse, and it's saying like have faith. Like, you are going to get what you want, but if you want this epic love, like, remember, the universe is also preparing your person for it. Yeah, look at that. Then we have the thinking woman, and then we have patience in reverse. Be patient, because this person is coming. It's coming for you. I'm getting like, hey, it's time to rise above and look at things from a different perspective. It's time to kind of think like, hey, are you ready to receive all the things that you're ready for? Are you in an emotional position to have the type of love that you want? Because the energy that you're in is also what you're attracting. But it's like, if you're trying to manifest something bigger, you have to match that energy. Some of you guys are going to be meeting a very smart person who's in touch with his or her emotional side. But it's like, it's going to happen in divine timing. We're going to go, ooh, okay. Let me check in on something. Because we have door to value here. I also have storm warning. I feel like storm warning is coming. News is coming and it's going to be delayed. But, okay. Tell me about the thinking woman. Again, Sag, some of you guys might be dealing with the Sagittarius. Some of you guys need to work on, I'm getting self-worth or self-value like you deserve love. I see like a lot of people coming out of this state of anxiety. Maybe you guys haven't been sleeping right, but I'm seeing like closure from like the old you. I feel like you guys were just in like a darker place back then, a lot of heavier energy. But the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor. But I feel like a lot of you guys, it has a lot to do. See, here's the Ace of Cups. A lot of you guys are really working on your own self-worth, and you are bringing that in towards you. It's just not here yet. It's just delayed. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's just because you just actually haven't met that person. But before you meet that person, I feel like just keep working on your own, healing. Tell me why the angel. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you guys, a Capricorn might have lied to you in the past. To me, these two cards together are also telling me about ego healing and freeing yourself from preconditioned beliefs. Because maybe some of this is self-limiting beliefs, and maybe there's someone could have lied to you. But I feel like for you, in order for you to have the type of love that you want, it may be time for you to be a little bit more receptive. Again, I was getting, it's time to be a little bit more emotionally available. Don't be so quick to cut somebody off, because like it's one thing, I feel like someone is a little bit over guarded, and you don't have to be like so guarded that you're blocking your blessings. Like discernment is enough. Like, hey, like paying attention to the red flags, like that's enough. Nobody can hurt you unless you allow them to hurt you. It could be a Capricorn. Someone could have been lying to you in the past. If you're already dealing with someone and things are a little bit rocky, it's time to open the lines of communication a little bit more. But for the most part, this is telling you to release yourself from. It's time to release yourself from any types of beliefs. I feel like some of you guys are going to be walking away from somebody. Maybe some of you guys are leaving, or I feel like children could be a factor in your relationship, but some of you guys are leaving the past behind to walk towards family. Honestly, I'm getting like a lot of single vibes. You could be again Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. But whoever you're going to be meeting soon, they haven't come here yet. I feel like you want to build with somebody. Somebody wants to build with you. If you are already in a relationship or situationship or dealing with somebody and you're not sure where you guys stand, it's time to address commitment, because I did get the Hierophant twice during my pre-shuffle, and it's time for it to decide, like, hey, are you trying to build, or hey, are you trying to waste my time? Because I feel like a lot of you guys are not trying to waste someone's time. So communication is key right now. It's time to ask like your person, hey, are you trying to stick with me, or are you trying to date a bunch of other people? But I feel like a lot of you guys are really trying to build and seeking that happiness, because right now or in the recent past something was missing. Ooh. Yeah. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign. We have the Queen of Cups here. This could be someone who's coming in. But this is saying, again, get in touch with your emotional side. I feel like people have been very practical. I feel like people have been very focused. I feel like people have been very inspired and trying to do things. But I'm getting like, now it's time to kind of get grounded. I'm getting a lot of get grounded vibes, because communication is going to be coming in fast. And again, you could be dealing with an air sign as well. But when I got the vibes that I'm getting right now from this Knight of Swords, it's don't rush into anything right now. I'm getting, use your discernment. You don't need to respond right away, because I feel like people are coming out of this habit where they think like, okay, if you don't respond right away, you're going to lose out on an opportunity. And that's not the case. That's not the case. So your person, or this person coming in, or this could also go for job opportunities or whatever, but it's okay to take your time and think about it. Decide if it's worth it, you know, because you're worth it. So you need to decide if it, they, him, her, whatever, is worth it. Because I feel like someone might be just coming in fast and wants to demand an answer from you, and don't let them pressure you into something. I feel like some of you guys have been in that type of situation before, where you felt like you couldn't speak your truth, because or else there was going to be some sort of negative fallback, or you felt like if you didn't respond right away you were going to lose out on something. And it's okay, take your time, because you're worth it. You are out of that cycle. People can rise up and meet you on your schedule, because again, you're walking away from something for a reason. You want this happiness. The sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is truth, this is illumination, this is also clarity. I feel like you're going to see yourself from a new perspective, from a better perspective, from a healthier perspective. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't call these like love stories. Maybe I should just call them general messages. Because it's a good energy to be in. Tell me about this, the devil and the high priestess in reverse, please. But overall, it's a good energy. Yeah. Oh my god, check this out. The 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. This is you walking away from somebody. This is you looking at the past and realizing, yeah, okay, been there, done that. The memories where they went through that, but I have to walk away. I have to walk away. It might make you sad at the moment, but it's in your best interest. 5s are also representative of change. And then with the 6 of Swords right next to it, 1, that's progress. You are making progress. But the 6 of Swords talks about moving from one place to another. This is my moving from it to a new state of mind. Like you're moving to a new state of mind. This could also be travel. Some of you guys might be moving, or you are simply at a distance from your person, or you recently broke up and they live in one place and you live in another place. But either way, I'm getting a lot of it's time to move on. Like look at this person looking back, but it's okay to look back with fond memories, but understand like there was a lesson to be had. It happened for a reason, and now you have to put yourself first. This is you leaving. This is you leaving. Here's the sun, the happiest card in the deck. The happiest card. Like, look, be that baby. See that baby? Be that baby. This also represents Gemini to me. The baby represents Gemini. Yeah. It's time to free yourself. And it's like with that high priestess, it's like honor your own inner truth. So let's see. Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign. Maybe you guys have an ex who's a fire sign who made you feel like you lost all of your wishes. You lost all of your wishes. Maybe you wanted to build with a fire sign. Honestly, don't get tied into like the signs themselves. It could just be someone with fire in their charts. But maybe you lost out on this person, and maybe you thought they were really your person. But something happened and you guys broke up and you felt like it shattered your world. If it's meant to be and they come back, wait to make sure that they are fully healed. Yeah, because I see a perfect pair here. We had the king of wands, and then we had like, I felt like someone shattered your wishes, or maybe they were a little bit greedy in the relationship in the past. And then I have the queen of wands in reverse. This is a perfect pair, but maybe you guys just were not ready for each other, because I did see like they were your happily ever after, but it just didn't work out at the time. And like the connection is there, but someone was just probably blinded to the truth. They could be coming back, they could be wanting to rekindle things, but make sure that they come correct, because if they're still the same person, or you guys are not on the same page, or someone is unhealed, it's not going to work out. So give the universe time to make sure that that person is also ready for you. For the most part this month, I feel like news is going to be coming in swift, and it's going to like, you're going to have to respond quickly in terms of what is it that you want to do. And when I say respond quickly, not to negate what I said earlier about take your time, but it's more so like what is coming, it's going to kind of, this is almost the equivalent of the Tower for me. It's going to make you see that the choice that you're making is really going to impact your life. Like with storm warning, like if you look at this card, like this tornado is coming in, and this tornado can literally break your house. You can look at it as it's going to break your house, or you can look at it as it's going to clear your path. So take your time with making a decision, but understand that the decision that you're making holds a lot of weight, because cornucopia is here. You're going to get the abundance that you want. You're going to get your happily ever after, because overlying energy, we have caring connections. You're going to have the love that you want, but I feel like right now, especially for the first 2 or 3 weeks, it's a lot of focus on self. It's a lot of like, what do you believe in? What are you willing to settle for? What will you not settle for? And if people are coming back, like make sure that you're going to get what you ask for. You're going to get what you put out. You know? Go to Valley. So let's get some romance angels, and then we'll just stop it there. Messages for Virgos. Yeah, see, ooh, engage. I see engagement already. Because I did feel that. I felt like the next person that you have is going to be someone that you really want to build with, who you're going to have like a deeper level of commitment towards. Some of you guys are leaving a codependent situation or energy behind. Like, it's okay to be single. Maybe some of you guys are really like really wanting to be in a relationship or wanting that love, but a lot of what's coming in this month is understanding like you don't need to, being okay with not having it, and with being okay with not having it is going to bring it to you. Make sense? With codependent relationship is under, it's also like standing on your own 2 feet. Like I was getting like a lot of like habits. I was getting a lot of looking for answers on from the outside. Like maybe you were always seeking someone's advice, or always running things through another person, or always like whenever you have an idea you would have to go to somebody, and it's like it's okay to do your own thing, if that makes sense. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and I feel like I feel like there's a new person that is coming in for you, because I feel like you guys are clearing and making space. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind, because as you change. You may not have the same type anymore. And it says right here, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Expectations can ruin a very good thing. And then we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And that's 100% true. I feel like a lot of people just need to trust that they're going to get the love that they want. And in the meantime, keep working on building your own best self, the best version of you. Any other messages for Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Yeah, but for the most part, I feel like a lot of people are like walking away from other people. They may not be the same. They may not be the same person you wanted before. No, no other messages. Okay, I guess that's it. Underlying energy: express your love. Don't be afraid to tell somebody how you really feel. This doesn't have to apply to just romance. This can go for every single aspect of your life. Don't hold yourself back, because I feel like a lot of you guys have felt that you had to stay quiet to not hurt somebody else's feelings. And I feel like that backfired on you, because all it did was hurt you, while other people got what they wanted and you had to make yourself small. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Go ahead and reach out. Go ahead and tell somebody how you feel. So that's what I have for you guys. If you have Instagram, I do daily general readings over there. It's at Cherry's Awakening, and I will leave all that information in the description. And in the meantime, I shall see you next time. Bye.